Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, young man. How
What's
are you?
up? What do we have going on here?
He's trying to figure out what it is.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. So, this is a nice vehicle you have here.
Thank you.
I've seen one.
It's a crazy looking
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah. So I'm here because there was a report of a large golf cart on the county right of way. So
Right.
that's why I came to look. And
Right.
when I see this, I'm like, well, I don't know what it is. So what do we have here?
It's an implement of husbandry.
Okay. Is this something that you have to register? Did you get with the tag office to get?
It's used for agricultural and horticultural purposes.
Okay. How fast does it go? Do you know?
No.
No. More than 20, you think?
No.
No. Okay. So my supervisor was talking to one of the traffic deputies
Okay.
regarding it. Going by the pictures,
Right.
does it have a title? Do you know, or how
No, I mean, I purchased it online. I don't have a title.
There's no title for it, or okay. Okay. So going by it has an electric motor, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So at this point, being by the size, it has an electric motor, then most likely it probably has to get registered. So the county ordinance, anything that's on the county right of way,
Right.
it needs to have a valid tag.
Understood. Okay.
So, I would say probably the best bet is to just keep it on your driveway.
I will do that.
Um,
I will do that.
Yeah, that'll be there because normally when we find a vehicle that is not tagged,
Right.
then they get a tow notice
Right.
for 72 hours.
Right.
So the owner has 72 hours to move it from the county right of way over to private property.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's still here after the 72 hours, then that vehicle is eligible for tow.
Right.
We don't want to tow your vehicle.
Thank you.
That's the last thing we want to do. We prefer for the owners to comply.
Right.
And
I'll move it. I know.
So-
It's our neighbor. We know who it is.
okay.
We
I don't know who it is. So
it's
if
the
you
guy
guys-
over
if you
there
guys
in the
have
lake
an
house
idea-
over there.
So I don't know.
The guy that wants to do illegal weddings on residential property.
You mean the one that blocked off the right of way?
The one that blocked off. Talk about right of ways. Yeah, the one that blocked off the right of way over there. That's a public road right of way right here.
Straight
No, this one right here.
with the red.
Yeah, this is the public road right of way. And he blocked it off, so he
That goes down.
yeah. This is basically just a continuation of that road. So
Okay.
he's the one that moved over here and complains about everything.
He put that up. Oh, that was
He had the county put her up.
the chains. Okay.
Yeah.
I've
All right.
never seen one, so
So basically what we were just talking about over here is I told him, I said, this is a bicycle. Yeah, it's got a battery. Yeah, it's charging. My bike's just bigger than your bike. So I can set this on bicycle mode or I can set this on power mode. And that's how a normal bicycle is too. Yours has 1 seat, 2 seats. Mine has 6 seats.
okay. Let me
Get the supervisor, because this is a good one.
Let me call him. Give me 1 second.
Thank you. Okay, so he's on the phone calling the supervisor. Let's see what happens.
Put the hole in it and paint it.
Oh yeah, Bert's redoing my what do you call this? The dashboard?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so options.
Yeah.
So he's actually going into a meeting now. So I can either have a road supervisor come.
Okay.
If you want to talk to someone now, I can call in for a road
Yeah, have him
supervisor.
come. Have him
Or
come.
I can, or if you want to call the traffic office, and then and then get transferred over to his phone, and then you can leave him a voicemail. He'll call you back. We can do that too.
Well, might as well have somebody come. If they get paid, might as well do some work.
Okay, okay. I can get someone. Okay, it might be a
Okay.
little bit, but I'll
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You gonna hang out?
Well, yeah. If you want somebody to come, I'm
Yeah. I want to come. I mean, I want to come. If I'm getting accused of something or whatever it is, I want to know where it states what I'm doing wrong.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll call over and then
Oh.
I'll hang around. If they tell me otherwise.
Yeah, because I didn't hear anything about not being able to leave my bicycle on the county road right away. I got those Uber bikes all over the place.
Yeah.
I never seen you guys pull them over.
Right, give me a second.
All right. Let me tell him the story about this. So, what kind of connections this guy has? That entire fence right there is on a road right away. That entire fence right there is on a road right away. We used to park over there. People were getting tickets because there's not enough room for the fire truck to get by.
Okay.
So instead of the county making them take the fence down, what do? They put no parking signs.
I love the paint jobs on these cars.
I came here because we had so I was just talking to him regarding it. See if it needs to be registered or not. If it does, they need to plate. I talked to Don. He spoke to one of the traffic deputies.
Yeah, I know who Don is.
And then the traffic deputy, by the picture that I sent him, said that it has to be tagged. So I was explaining that to him. So we're kind of like trying to figure out whether, because it's also electric, partially electric, and then partial with pedaling.
Okay.
So we're kind of like trying to figure out whether this is something that would, do you know whether it needs to be tagged, registered, or have you seen one?
I haven't seen one. You know, I don't do a lot of traffic. What?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen one too.
Yeah.
So I'm
You haven't seen a bicycle?
Not like this. I've seen some that's like on TV, but they're bigger, and people.
I need to get a bigger bike.
They're like I said, I've seen them on TV where they're bigger, but they have like a canopy over,
Right.
and it's more.
yeah.
Because I think they can drive it and they can pedal it on the TV. So I haven't seen this one. So, do it need a tag? How fast does it go?
How fast can you pedal?
So there's no gas?
It's got a battery in
It's
it.
a electric
Yeah,
battery,
electric battery.
it's got a battery, just like your typical bike. You know, you got the tandem bike, you got a regular
Okay,
one-seat
so
bike.
with the battery, how fast does it go?
Less than, I don't know, 16, 17, I don't know.
So what did Don say? Because he does more traffic than I do.
He's never seen one before.
I've never seen one. Not like this.
So
Especially not with an electric bike.
yeah, I've never.
I've seen them bigger than this.
So that's why we're kind of like trying to figure out where does it fall? Does it fall within like something that needs a tag or not?
Call one of the motors guys. They would know more than I would.
Okay.
They would probably deal with this more than you got some of the motors guys' phone number.
Don Williams from Moody now, so
I'm trying to think who's on motors that I have their phone number.
it's Sammy. I don't know if he doesn't do motors all the time. Sammy. I don't know if Sammy Mendes.
Is he on motor? I don't know who all on motors
He does
anymore.
like part-time motors. I know he does it not all the time though.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if he's. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, or if there's nobody there, they have to move it. Then it has a little electric assist. Do you know what are the regulations and requirements? Do they need to be tied? Okay.
You made this?
What's that?
Made it?
I'd like to remain silent. That may affect the results, right? Yeah, yeah. I'd like to remain silent.
Okay.
You just don't have
But it's
the
true.
ability.
I mean, it's true. I mean, if I have the wrong answer, it's going to incriminate me.
Yeah.
Sir, the most I can tell you to do is put a tag on it.
I know.
There's no incriminating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are implement. Do you know what an implement of husbandry is?
What?
Do you know what an implement of husbandry is? Because I use it as an implement of husbandry every so often. So, and 90% of the time, no, 90%, 50% of the time we use it as a utility vehicle picking up garbage around here, all the beer cans that people throw around. So, when they come and park over here at the park. But 90% of the time we use it as a bicycle around the street over here with my neighbors, making friends, since that's what it is. You want to get on the pedal? I'll show you.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Now,
What'd you say?
Who get the luxury of sitting in the back seat?
King Bert.
One looking fat guy.
Look, see? But with my, okay, there you go. You want to get on and steer, officer? While I pedal and prove to you it's a bicycle? What's up, Doc?
So
Are
you
you-
really keep it like out here or something?
I keep it out here because we go ride around in the evenings with my neighbors.
Oh, okay. So it's like
So,
a bike.
it's
but
a
it just has
bicycle.
a small, how big is the
I keep-
battery?
It's a car battery. I don't know.
Really?
Huh. So,
no, it's
So if y'all get
it's a-
tired,
that came in.
whoever's steering, just kick in the
we got half a horsepower right there.
Right. But when I pedal, we only go around to the left.
What's up, Doc? Look at this. You see that? Our friend is causing what? Our friend is causing problems again next door. Oh, sometimes that's good.
Hey, buddy, how are you? How's it going?
So somebody called us out here?
Yeah. Our neighbor there that he always calls. He don't like anybody here. He moved over here and he wanted to clear this place up to have wedding venues.
Where?
That guy right there. It's because I mean we have a nice lake view here with the sunset.
Where does he do wedding venue?
Well, at his house, but so he started complaining about everybody in the neighborhood. So we started complaining about him, and we shut down his wedding venue website because it's a residential area, so you can't have.
Actually had the nerve to tell us that when he was going to have an event, we couldn't park out here.
Oh yeah,
Parking on the county easement. People do it all the time.
so obviously when he's been pretty much grew up in this neighborhood. I've been here since what, 06. He's been here forever. They've been here. Mom and son live. Yeah. So when the new guy moves in the block and starts causing problems,
Okay, cool. Thanks, Aaron.
I don't even know, 5 years. I don't know how long.
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Got an answer.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
Sammy said that it has the pedaling,
Okay.
and then the speed. You said it was about 16 more or less.
Depends if Bert's on it or not.
Yeah. So he said that then it will not have to get registered because even the bicycles that have the engines,
Right.
they need to be above 50 cc's to be registered.
Okay.
Being that the speed this goes and also it does the pedaling, the equivalent of the electric is probably less than 50.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, it doesn't
It has to be registered.
It does not have to be registered.
See,
in that case.
I'm patrol.
Yeah,
don't do a lot of
I
traffic.
understand. I
I don't
understand.
do a lot of traffic, so I don't keep up.
I know. Up to
With
date
all-
with
yeah.
it.
That's why I was like, do we got somebody
Right,
in traffic that does that,
Right.
that
Okay,
knows
good.
more about traffic?
Good, thank you.
Yeah,
So it
no.
doesn't have to be registered.
So,
I
yeah.
can leave my bicycle on the county road right away.
Well, then where you probably gonna get some pushback because it's on county right away.
But it's a bicycle.
But the thing is,
It's a bicycle.
it's an oversized bicycle.
But show
no,
me the
listen,
code, though.
Well,
But
listen here, we've been having issues. Probably why you got called out here is because you probably seen these semi trucks parking on the side of the road. So we're trying to crack down on that because they want to be lazy and not go park and pay to park.
right.
So they did, which they do more of. They did come out with like the county right away.
Right.
Technically, they could tag it and give you 72 hours to move it.
So,
You don't have nowhere just to put it.
can you just explain to me what the county code right away is? Because I mean, that means I can't, normally like over there's no parking signs. So there's a no parking sign, so you don't park. So now you're telling me that it's considered a bicycle, right? Because it's under this, under that, and you
He said
pedal.
It doesn't have to get registered.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be tagged.
Okay.
It doesn't need to have a registration, is what you told me. Now, whether it can be out on the county right of way, just
may be
because of
another
the size, I would say it'll be probably better off to have it on your driveway.
I understand what you're saying because this sounds like a subjective thing that you guys are talking about because of the size. I mean, can we go by code? Can we go by what the actual law is as opposed to just guesstimating what's going on? I mean, because you're comparing this to a semi truck.
No. I'm just saying they came
I know.
They came out with a new ordinance.
Yeah.
Because we've been getting a lot of complaints about the semi trucks
Right.
and people parking on county right away.
What
Now,
did they
is
write
it-
in that code that trucks
is
can't
it-
park there?
Huh?
What did they write in that code or that ordinance that trucks can't park there? What's the wordage that they used?
On the dual wheels?
Dual wheels, dual rear wheel vehicles. Exactly. I have one. Exactly. Dual rear wheel vehicles.
Okay, you trying to make this difficult for me.
No, you guys are making it difficult for me. You came here.
I said, at most, they're probably going to complain because you have it out here on county
Correct.
right away is
Correct.
what I said.
Correct.
That's all I said.
Right.
I said because
Right.
we had a lot of complaints with
Right.
the semi-truck. They came out with new county ordinance. It is a problem with being out here.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do your job. That's what you're here for. So now, doing your job, tell me what I have to do with this, and show me why.
You don't have anywhere else you can park it. Because technically, it's in the road. It is halfway in the road.
So you want to see my surveys? His entire fence is in the road. We got a ticket for parking over there.
Where?
That whole fence right there is in the county road right away. If you want to get into that.
What have you had county?
I parked. I know what you're dealing. Say it again.
Is this like the Hatfields and the McCoys?
This is a one big family except for this guy. But since you're here, if I'm going to be told to do something, I want to know what I have to do and why.
I don't even know why.
Plus,
he's
this
here.
is going on YouTube on my channel, so this is great.
Okay. Do you have to get my consent?
No, you're in a public area. There's no need for consent when there's no.
How you know I want somebody to see me on YouTube?
Because you're a cop. You work for me, right?
I work for myself. I live in the county too.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Yeah. But when there's no expectation of privacy.
Why you got called out here?
Can I explain to you the law? I'll tell you why I'm allowed to film, just like you guys are going to tell me why I can't park here. If you have no expectation of privacy.
I don't know what that means. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was saying, how you know I want to be on YouTube? Is what I said. If you're going to put me on YouTube, make sure you get my best side.
Tell me what your best side is, because I think it all looks good. Don't tell my wife. All right, Doc.
Going back to my pool.
Oh,
Not
see?
hearing anything.
I'm not hearing anything.
I'll talk to Don. I'll let him know what Sammy said. As of right now, we'll just he was going to be doing repairs on it too, right? So,
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing, and
So
it's
does
not
it
like
even
it's going
move
to take
or-
days.
Oh, it moves. No, he's making me a new dashboard with cup holders.
So I'll talk to Don. At least we know right now it doesn't need to get registered. At least we found that out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What are you guys going to do to squash the beef?
There is nothing that's ever going to happen because he's constantly complaining about something. We've been here forever.
I understand that.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as he
I mean, but you guys can't have a meeting and come to a resolution.
I did have a meeting with him. He wants to turn this into Tiger Woods' neighborhood.
Ellsworth?
That,
No,
yeah,
it's not Ellsworth.
exactly. That's what he wants to do. He goes, so Paul, so you're going to let people trash the neighborhood? I said, I sold my house in Hunters Creek so I can move into a no HOA neighborhood and make friends with my neighbors. Nobody complains about anybody here. Nobody here. It's this guy.
I don't come back here, so you might be
Yeah,
right.
it's only this guy.
Do you mind if I get your name and number so I can
Sure,
my supervisor
sure.
can call you later?
Yeah, my name is Paul.
Paul?
Last name SZOTT. Z zebra. OTT.
You gonna put your phone number on YouTube too?
Yeah, 321-375-6031. That's my van rental business, so everybody's got that number anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
And every so often people do text me, which is cool because I've become friends with people on YouTube. I mean, what are they? Who cares if they got my number? I get more spam likely phone calls than YouTube phone calls. Yeah, so how do I get in touch with you to if nobody calls me back here so we can settle this here?
This is my question. If you guys are saying, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
that his fence is on
County road right away.
Have you guys not called?
Yes,
out
I
and
did.
a survey?
I talked to even the commissioner came out.
Who's
The commissioner, the girl that works for the commissioner. I forget what the name is. And
they say?
they basically said that they made an agreement with him that if anything ever happens, that he's going to be responsible, which is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But
So
because if somebody
I'm
trips,
just asking a question.
yeah, exactly.
So he extended his fence out, or
No,
started
it was
like
the
that?
fence was kind of half knocked down from the previous owners that lived here or whatever it is, and nobody ever complained about it because the previous owners were nice. But now with this guy complaining about everybody else, well, we ganged up on him and we said, well, this fence is because he rebuilt the fence. And there's no permit on that fence, and it's in the road right away. So I mean, literally, that fence is.
No, there's no permit on it. You checked into it?
Yeah. And who's going to give you a permit to put a fence in a county road right away? So I talked to my attorney. My attorney was smart. He's like, well, if he got away with it and they said go for it, then you do the same thing. Put the same exact fence on your side. But I don't want to take the chance of putting a $5,000-$10,000 fence, But it makes sense. I mean, he said if they let him do it and said, hey, whatever, just you take responsibility of it. So my attorney goes, well, then you do the same thing. But then obviously I never really went further. But now apparently somebody that bought his house, because he moved over here, the guy works for the senator. What senator does that guy work for?
He worked for Archie, the senator.
Let me write my
Geraldine
supervisor.
Yeah, please.
That's who he worked
So who bought who house? I'm sorry.
No. He used to live in that corner house over there.
This guy.
No, Bert, this guy right here. He used to live in that house and now he moved to the one over there.
for. Lived there for 26 years.
Which house?
The corner right there that you
Right
can
there
see.
on the corner.
Okay, and you moved where now?
In that one over there.
Right there.
Okay.
His name? He's the owner of Don.
By the,
Yeah,
Okay, Don.
Yeah, and just call.
But is this one of these numbers that like goes to voicemail all the
No,
time or whatever it is?
that goes to the traffic
Okay.
section. There's
Okay.
a lady that usually always answers it.
Okay.
And even if you leave a voicemail, she's always listening to her voicemails.
Okay. So now I'm just waiting for him to get in touch with you or me or
Well, I'm
who?
gonna talk to him. I'm gonna see if he can give you a call once we figure out everything, whether
Right.
it's something that you
Guy
can
that
just
bought
leave
the
here.
house.
Right.
But to my understanding, it doesn't seem that it's always here. To what your wife mentioned, she said
It's
normally-
most of the time in there, but lately we've been partying with the neighbors, so it's out here. And I honestly I plan on leaving it out here
Yeah,
unless
so-
I'm told not to.
Once I get with him, at least now we know that it doesn't need to be tagged. So once I get with him and we find a little bit more, if he says, hey, yes, it doesn't have to be tagged, then it can be here, then he'll reach out to you.
Okay.
If you want to reach out, what's today? Today is
You took a picture
Tuesday,
so
right?
You know what you're talking about?
Yeah, Don already has a picture.
Oh, the guy sent it in.
No, I took a picture. When I came, I wasn't sure.
What's the deal with the cage on the other side?
Don't you guys have a cage in the back of your car?
Not like that.
Mine's better. If you need, I'll rent it out to you if you want.
So you put people in the cage?
Don't you put people in the cage?
I put people in the back seat. I don't put people in the cage.
Oh, you don't have bars in yours? It's a cage for my dogs.
Oh, for the dogs.
Yeah.
So the dogs get to go walk
Yeah.
ride too.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's fine. That's fine.
I thought maybe y'all go catch wildlife or something, put it in there or something.
We look for wildlife every so often, but
What the neighbors are
we
wild.
create wildlife. There you go.
We got to cast the
But
characters in this
I
neighborhood.
hope you guys can agree to disagree and come to a resolution because you guys are neighbors, and I mean, unless y'all can run him out,
I mean,
I don't think he's
it
going.
would be nice. Yeah, no. Until this place looks like Isleworth, he's not gonna.
How's he gonna get it to look like Alfred?
I mean, he's trying.
To get it to look like Alfred, you got to
He's
secure it up all the way
exactly.
around and put a guard at the front of the street.
like I told him, he was complaining. Go look at the reports, the code enforcement reports. He complained about half of Oak Ridge, and you know what's on Oak Ridge, you know. I mean, so he complained about Oak Ridge trying to get stuff taken care of over there.
You know, we don't live in the hood, but we live right.
I mean, there's yeah. I mean, you got a $3 million house here, and you got a tent on the other side. So,
Where's the $3 million house?
right there, in back of this one.
There's another house right there?
Yeah, on the lake. I mean, whatever. That one's 1.5 or whatever.
The doctor
Huh.
down there that was
His
down
house
there
is,
in
yeah.
Savannah, He got about a $2.5 million.
Yeah, his
There's
is.
a house behind your house?
Yeah. And yeah, doctor that was just over here. His is probably worth. It's over two. Oh, two and a half.
Well, too.
Yeah, he's got a nice little thing over there.
He's a retired surgeon.
Yeah. I'm a dentist, but look at me. I don't want to move out of here.
Look, I used to be
Are
the
you
mayor of
retired?
Kenmore Circle.
I don't do the dentistry anymore. I got the office is running on its own, but I kind of have a van rental business now that and the YouTube channel that hopefully will make me a lot of money again one day. I sold one of my dental offices and I traveled around the country doing YouTube videos. That was more fun than dentistry. It's different events, mudding events, bikini contests, cops. I have a big old jacked up golf cart that I got stopped 3 times with or whatever, and I won 3 times in court because they were trying to get me on that. But it's an implement of husbandry.
Now, when he
It's
said
used for agricultural and horticultural purposes.
bikini contest, I mean, anytime you go to a mudding event or a biker event,
Yeah,
somebody's going to have a bikini contest.
yeah. And now YouTube's kind of a stickler now with.
Well, I'm a
Maybe you should go.
I'm
It's
a born and
fun.
bred biker. I've been riding motorcycles for 55 years.
When did you stop?
4 months ago.
Oh yeah, he was riding with one leg
I've been on one leg for 18 years.
and 2 tires. 2 tires and 1 leg. Yeah. You got a picture on. You don't need any legs when you ride a motorcycle. As long as you're balancing, it's when you stop. He's got to lean to the right direction. I got a video somewhere. Oh, you got that picture there. But you can't see the. You know,
so I can move into this house.
you know how you have to shift with your left leg. Well, he had a beer. That's what we were just talking about. He had a beer tap shifter with his hands. He would shift.
A handmade shifter. My prosthetic guy is also a one-legged biker, and he helped me engineer my bike so I could ride again. I originally started off with training wheels.
Don't drop the glass. I said, don't drop the glass.
Oh no, this is American flag. It never hits the ground. But no, I mean my prosthesis helped me fix it up. I did all that work to it and rode it for that particular bike for 15 years before I sold it. I've been riding motorcycles since I was 5 years old, so I'll be 60 in November. So, and I rode better than, and he's got videos of me. I rode better than most people with 2 legs.
That is true.
Did it in the rain. I rode all the way from here to Woodstock, Georgia on that bike 3 times and back.
Better than me, I'm not getting no one.
Well, she's seen it all,
I got run
exactly.
over by an illegal,
You've seen it all.
and that illegal got away with it. They told my wife I wouldn't live through the night. And I made liars out of all of them. 8 weeks in a coma, got up.
Got back on the bike.
1 year to the day after that accident, I went over to the gas station where he hit me and said, asked the guy inside, I said, you remember the wreck? He said, yeah. I said, does that guy still come in here? He said, yeah. I said, well, you tell him the white guy didn't die and he's pissed off and he's packing. I was angry as hell for a long time.
Oh, wow.
So, but I don't think he's around here no more. He better run. And I wasn't even packing an attitude. So what does he know? I mean, I've had people pull guns on me. I didn't have nothing to do but have
All
a
right,
stick.
well,
So
I
can
hope you guys.
thanks. Yep. I mean, whatever. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, anything that's somewhat against code or the law, I guess you guys might be called.
Well,
What-
if it's a code enforcement does that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. That's the code.
Well,
issue.
a police officer, when I was riding around with it a few days ago, a police officer came and stopped me.
Okay, what?
And he said that somebody complained, and I'm like, who was it? The guy next door to me on the lake over there? And he says, well, it's confidential information, but I would just advise you to stay away from that side. So am I? So as of now, I'm allowed to. I'm sorry, officer. As far as now, I'm allowed to ride here, right? Because it doesn't have to be registered. It's a bicycle. Right.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not. If he said it doesn't have to be registered, I don't see why not.
Right. Okay.
It's actually cool.
It's
I
fun
don't think I
around
would
here.
want to do it. That's too much work.
Well, I got the battery for it when you get tired, right? Just like your regular bike.
I'm done.
Just like your regular bike.
I'm done. Like 2, 5, I'm done.
All right. Paul, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Nice chatting with you guys.
Take care.
Is there anybody you would like to say hello to out there?
I guess whoever sees this
Listen, when
video.
you get money, do I get money? Because you using me to get money. So do I get money too?
Sure. Come over. We'll count it together. Tell me how much you want.
Calculator.